Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, get Benny in the building. Griselda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Griselda Boys phenomenon.
OG,
Hey, yo,
what's the
man,
word?
what is life like for you these days, man?
It's crazy. You already know. Running around, doing shit. My workload heavy, but diving in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Just diving in this shit. You know how it is. It's a whole bunch of shit to keep up. Just working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, but you guys, man, you guys came out like a tidal wave out of Buffalo, and put the stamp in the game. And
Sir.
everybody loves your movement, what you're doing. Like I see everybody from Kanye to Jay to me to what Virgil.
Right.
Like it's does any of this shit blow your mind at some point where you like, Jesus, like, fuck, we made it?
Hell yeah. Every day I wake up, you already know this shit. Every day I wake up, man, I'll be like, God damn, this shit real. But you know what I'm saying? It's about taking advantage of it and being responsible and holding this shit down and catching these next levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what you do is you guys, you keep that authentic street, real hip hop sound. I always said, you guys, like if the Lox and Wu-Tang had a baby, and it's you guys.
Right.
When I hear it, you know, and but people like us who grew up in that type of music, shout out to Is Biscuits, the world's biggest blogger on the check-in. But
It's Biscuit, yup.
yeah, Is Biscuit, boy, that boy
My
work
nigga.
hard, huh?
Yeah, it's my nigga.
That's one guy right there. Is Biscuit be working his set. And so you guys stood true to what you do, and the shit exploded.
Right. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I mean? Yo, it's crazy. We was doing TI podcast, and he asked us a question nobody never asked. He says, like, what made y'all keep doing that shit? Like, y'all ain't have no sign or nothing that was going, you know what I mean? It's like, what made y'all keep doing it? It's like, niggas didn't even have an answer. It's just like, this is just what we did. You know what I'm saying? It's just what we did. It wasn't the popular music.
Because rest in peace, Fred the Godson. There's a lot of spinners that kept it real to that sound, but couldn't explode to that next level. And the way it happened for me, everybody was talking about the Griselda Boys. So I ran and I got the shit. And then I'm like, holy shit, this is like Wu-Tang and the Lox had a baby. So I was like, I've heard people trying to keep a true ticket, but something about you guys that broke the mold to where you kept it yourself and you still keeping it yourself, but yet it's still you got the upper echelon, the biggest guys in the game fucking with y'all.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference. It's like backpack music type shit on steroids type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just lightning in a bottle. And man, and shout out to Westside Gunn and Conway. You know what I mean? Because it's a team thing, man.
He come on here and be like, you know, Joey, it's my fashion, baby. You know my shit, my fashion. He go. You know, I dress. I blow the bag. Like I dress out 5001 Torellish. I've been blowing bags for years. Like I go. But he ain't lying. When I see him, he always dip you too. Y'all be putting on. I love that shit.
And that's what I think it is. Niggas ain't see the backpack niggas fly like that. Backpack niggas with the whips and the jewels, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't easy.
Right, it was something different.
And it ain't easy.
At all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it in. You know, this shit is blood, sweat, and tears every day. I be telling people, it's like, this shit ain't for everybody. You know, everybody want the glamorous side of this shit. There's some niggas who could rap their ass off, but they not prepared for this side. This is not for them. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit on this other side that, you know, that we didn't know until you get here. You're like, oh, this come with that. You know, a lot of niggas can't handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody.
Nah, niggas can't handle it. For sure. I seen a lot of people lose their cool, you know, get some type of fame and lose it, you know, turn to drugs and, you know, because you getting into shit you ain't supposed to get into. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I don't use drugs because I see what it did to family members and people before me. And I also think I might like it. And so I don't want to do it.
No, right.
Because the last thing you want to know is you look at Joe Crack and you say, yo, he's the Don. The last thing I want you to see me is crackhead out. The last thing I want you to be like, damn, man, for real? They're like, yo, Joe Crack smoking the theory, yo. It's crazy out here. Like, I don't want to like it.
No, real shit. These niggas don't understand the responsibility and the discipline that you gotta have when it comes to this shit. Like, you gotta have those things, and you see the people who go off the deep end. You know, this a lot you gotta discipline from you. I mean, it's damn near you got the world at your fingertips, and you gotta have discipline. You know what I'm saying? So niggas don't got that type of discipline. So this shit ain't for everybody. Nigga, you know, you see niggas hitting self-destruct every day, taking their folks down with them too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I seen this kid one time, right? We just talking, but I seen this kid one day. I was in LA doing an interview on the radio. I think it was the 92 The Real, and I came out, and there was a young kid, a young rapper. He was hot too. I don't even know his name, but he was so hot, right? And I walked by. I seen him. He was so hot, but I seen his eyes open up where he was like, oh shit, that's crack. Like, he looked at me, he was waiting to do the interview next, right? And he was like, so he couldn't say it, but I seen it in his eyes. He was like, oh shit, Joey crack, yo. Like, boom, he probably won't even remember he seen me, right? So the crazy shit is we probably gonna know who he is. Maybe like 2 weeks later, I see the same kid in the interview. He's so high, he gets up and walks right into the wall. Boom! Damn. And they caught him. They was like, and this game will use you.
Yeah.
And spit you out. So let's go music business 101, y'all. So you got these labels, you get hot like this, they want to throw a nice check at you. You come from Buffalo, you come from the South Bronx, you never had shit. Nobody in your family has shit. You take the check. You take the check, they act like they're your friends, they love you, you the man, they hold your hand, they put you in hotels, they pacify you. The moral to the story is, the one time that you show that you can't make them that money back, they will act like you have AIDS or the coronavirus on steroids. I had a guy who was the boss, he still is, the chairman of the biggest record label. I used to sit on his lap. Not his lap, not his lap. I used to sit in his office and talk shit with this guy for hours and eat sushi and think we were friends. I put out an album. Actually, it was his fault because I told him we shouldn't put it out because we put it out the same day as Missy, Jay-Z, Mariah Carey, fourth quarter. I told him, yo, they're going to blow us out the box. He said, nah, put it out. Don't worry, because the album I had put out before that sold 2 million. So I didn't know at that time that they got paid off of the shits they used to ship. So whether your shit brick or not, if they ship out 2 million records, they got paid for 2 million records. So their job is done. If you fucked and you don't sell nothing, then you the fucker. The moral to the story is I used to be in this guy's office all the time. The dude stopped calling me. I see him in like an MTV Awards or something. Yo, bro, I call him. I'm like, yo. The man turned around, see me, and goes and runs like I got AIDS.
Damn.
And so this is the music business.
Yeah, this shit gets spooky. This is
the shit that could drive a dude crazy.
Real
when
shit.
You see that, and you say,
this shit nutty. This shit nutty. I feel like I adapted to the shit. I've seen some shit where, you know, you know, this it's a cold game. You know what I mean? You know, niggas not paying attention to me till I warm up and all that. That's part of the game. So it's just like trying not to take that shit personal. It's like the music business and the business became bigger than the music. You know what I'm saying? So shit get crazy. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
You
be
gotta
who you
think
gonna be.
business at all times.
Right, right.
And let me drop another jewel for all artists and everybody in the industry. And I can maybe tell you this, and you probably know this ahead of time because y'all been doing this for a while. Y'all just blew, but y'all been doing this for a while. All artists should diversify. Okay? So now, for the most part, they got us always thinking that the money is just doing shows. And so we chase those shows, those concerts, those festivals to get our money. There's nothing wrong with it. Thank God that we're able to get that.
Real
But
shit.
we need to diversify. Take some of that money, buy yourself a Subways, buy yourself a Little Caesars, buy yourself a Wingstop, buy yourself whatever other kind of business so that when looking now at a pandemic, we can't do no shows. You know, you got to have other income coming in.
Got to. You got to.
And so all young brothers, all other artists, figure out a way to try to diversify how you get your money so you don't depend on just one thing. And then when you're getting it, so like you on a run and the bags are flying in, that's when you take it. It don't hurt you. You be like, yo, I'm going to buy me a Wingstop. And then when you turn around, you got that residual income coming in, and you straight.
Now, real shit, I'm paying attention. Because it's like all the OGs be saying the same thing. Like, yo, when it's coming in, so it's like if you a nigga and you be hearing this information from several niggas, the same shit, like you got to. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
Yeah, you got to do it because one thing is, this game is ruthless and it's cruel. And I like fly shit, but if you keep blowing the bag and don't think about that rainy day, you know, then you'll get caught up in some shit. So the worst thing you could do is just think this same money is always coming in because it won't. It won't. You know, and people think, yo, you made a record. Oh, I made Lean Back. Shit was #1 for 40 weeks. Cool. That shit ain't making me no money right now. I got to keep reinventing. I got to keep making new money. So the hustle don't stop.
Exactly.
You know, the hustle don't stop. But definitely think about that and always think business too. I mean, it's nothing wrong with being creative, making your music, but think business because you got everybody and let me tell you something. This is the problem. This is the problem in this industry. You used to hustling on the corner, watching the guy coming to stick you up with a hoodie like this. You see them a mile away. Those guys, you can smell them. But the guy who robbed you in this industry, they wear fancy suits and they come with a smile and they smell good. And they act like they're your friends and they inside. The whole time they smiling at you trying to rob you. Like, yo, Benny, my man. Yo, check this out, what I can do. Yeah. The whole time they scheming. They sizing you up to know what you know mentally about the business and they immediately know what you don't know and they thinking about how they're going to rob you. That's the game.
This shit gets spooky.
Oh, yeah, it gets spooky, man.
This shit gets spooky.
Yeah, it gets spooky. And you talking to me, I'm somebody that if you rob from, it's not suggested. You know how they say suggested retail price?
Right.
Robbing from me, I wouldn't suggest it. If I was with you and I'd be like, all right, Fat Joe, we're gonna rob from him, I'd be like, yo, I don't think we should rob this guy. We should rob the guy next door.
Not really.
Right? But they'll rob me. This is what I'm trying to tell you. These guys are bad people. So you gotta check people and check people and check people and check people and check them again.
No, you're right.
This world is crazy. And it's full with con artists or thieves or whatever the case may be. So it really do get spooky. Tell me about your new project.
Man, Burden of Proof. know what I'm saying? Dropping Friday. It's crazy. Produced by Hit Boy. I got motherfucking Freddie Gibbs on there, Wayne on there, Big Sean on there, Wes Conway, Queen Naija, Dom Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope project. I think this might be the one for me. You know what I'm saying? I think because what I try to do, I try to make sure everything is better than the last one. Everything is the next level. I think I caught that on this one.
You know what happened, man? I was shout out to Hit Boy because he got all the hits, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And so Hit Boy, it was my birthday. I'm gonna just tell you, it was my birthday, and we in Turks and Caicos, and Nas album dropped,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so hard, and we was bumping it, and then everybody was praising the album. The OG came back with the Fire album, and everybody was celebrating, and it was crazy because at that point that everybody was looking at Hit Boy, that he did that for Nas, he turned around and said, Benny up next.
Right.
That's a lot. This man was in his glory, and he felt like your project was big enough or crazy enough to say, yo, Benny up next.
Right. I seen that. I seen that.
That's as big as you could get.
No, real shit. He just feel like he in his bag right now, and I'm happy to be a part of it, to be a part of the run with him. What he done with Big Sean and Nas, and then it's my turn. I feel like I'm a part of them niggas' albums. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all something that we share together because in the middle of that, I was running into both of them at the studio, so it's kind of like something that we share together. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. Yo, my brother, God bless you, man. Thank you for coming on here in the biggest show in the game.
Yes, sir.
It's no coincidence you in LA, and LA Laker Danny Granger was just on here talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, we got to give these people hell, man, because they try to stop us, man.
Mm-hmm.
They try to slow us up.
They try to get you out of there. They try to get you out of there.
We can't let them talk us out of our wins.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't tell you. Today I did some call with TT Torres about Hispanic heritage, and she's like, "Yo, what you want people to know?" I said, "Well, what would you want me to know? I'm the biggest Latino do this in the game, and I'm a big pun, and I dropped hits for 25 years, and I'm not going. Yo, let me tell you something.
Talk your shit.
I ain't gonna let them talk me out my wins.
Talk your shit.
Don't let them talk you out your wins, Benny.
No, real shit.
You gotta say it sometimes, because if we sitting here waiting for them to tell us, we fucked.
We're gonna turn into skeletons waiting on these motherfuckers. You know, you a legend. You've been doing it for so long. Yo, when John Blaze came out, that's when I had my first. That's summer '99. That's when I jumped off the porch. That was my soundtrack. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just know that. That was my soundtrack when I jumped off the porch. Facts. Pleasure.
I love that shit. Yo, Benny, shout out to my brother Steve Lobel. You know, you're always welcome at Cookies out there. If you want to smoke the finest out there in LA legal, you know, Cookies, you know?
Hey, yo, Uncle Steve, I'm pulling up on you tomorrow, Uncle Steve. I'm going to see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? Real shit.
All right, my brother, stay up, Benny.
All right, OG,
appreciate it. Baby, love.